Welcome back to another podcast of the... Wait. Okay. Cut. Okay. Welcome back to another... Wait.
To the Never Early podcast, bro.
Dude, I haven't done this in a minute.
DK.
Welcome back to another episode of the Never Early podcast. My name is Gary.
My name is Mang.
And today we're going to talk about how to make friends. Specifically, good friends, genuine friends.
Genuine friends, yeah, not the bullshit friends. Like, oh my god, how's your day? And then deep down, you're like, I don't like this bitch.
Yeah, you know how in our earlier days, like maybe like teenager or like early adulthood, we would have friends that we just want to hang out with, just to have fun with. Yeah. But they're not truly our friends.
Of course, 100%. Yeah.
But I remember thinking back when I was like 20, I was like, oh, these are my type of friends.
Really?
Yeah, because as like a kid, you just want to have fun.
Of course.
So if you have a lot of fun with those friends, you think that they're in it for the long haul.
Yeah.
But they're not.
That's true. Because you grow apart.
Exactly. Because like once college is over, once you guys just go your separate ways, you think you're going to remain friends with majority of them. But to tell you the truth, I would say 90% of them I don't even talk to anymore. Yeah. And I don't have any beef with them or anything. It's just that we grew apart and we have like a new friend group and everything else like that.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong.
People come and go and live. We all have our own lives to live. We all have different goals. So
yeah, we were on the same path at one point in our lives, and yeah, now it's just different, you know. People move to different states, start new jobs, have girlfriends, this and that. So starting families. Yeah.
So let's tell the audience how we met.
Okay.
You first. I want to hear your version.
So Mike and I met through Bumble BFF. Now I never thought in a million years that I would use Bumble BFF over the dating side. You know, one day I was just curious. I was like, you know what? I'm going to sign up for the Bumble BFF and the business side. And I just remembered, dude, like looking at your profile and I was like, this dude looks like a tool bag, dude. I'm not even going to lie. Listen, guys. Yeah, you should pull this up in the episode, okay? You should pull up the pictures because it's literally just him in like a nice suit, which is his real estate profile picture, but I didn't know at that time. I didn't know what he did, whatnot. And there's also a picture of him with the motorcycle and, you know, him having like a full sleeve. I was like, this dude looks like a tool bag. But then I also have a sleeve, so I can't really say much. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to judge, you know, a book by its cover.
Same tools in the same bag. So
exactly, you know.
Takes the tool bag and an old tool bag.
Yeah. I just remember the way that you responded to me, man. I don't even remember. It was like the way you responded to me is like we've known each other already, you know. So I was like, you know what, this is interesting. I want to see where it goes. Yeah.
So now this is from my perspective, right? So I don't really have that many friends. So I hopped on BFF right around the same time you hopped around. I think I probably like a month before that. I was swiping looking for friends.
Yeah.
But I was looking for someone that would kind of understand me, maybe live the same lifestyle that I had. Yeah. Like I was looking for keywords like entrepreneur or something along the lines of like bettering yourself and stuff like that.
Like people that don't want to just be normal.
Exactly.
Right?
So in your bio, it said like, did you mention your height in your bio?
I don't remember.
But yeah, for some reason I was
on
like,
the dating side, yes.
No, okay, the dating side, yes, one. Two back. But anyways, so I had seen this. I'm like, this dude look pretty fucking tall. I'm like, yo, listen, he must get bitches. So I'm saying, let me be friends with this guy so we can get bitches together. You heard? But anyways, so I seen his profile, swipe, and I'm like, yo, bro, let's hang out. And the thing was like, I don't know if you put a picture of your sleeve or not. I know I did. I don't know if you did.
I don't think I did.
Yeah.
I didn't want to give off that impression.
Yeah. So now let's fast forward to the part when I met you at Barley. So when I met this dude at Barley, right? I'm like, yo, this dude is tall. And he has a sleeve. My first reaction, we're two bags together, guys.
I swear, bro.
I was like, yo, we're some F boys. This dude is a tool bag, just like me. We're gonna be good friends. So I met him and I'm like, yo, bro, We both got a full sleeve,
Yeah.
and the table next to us was laughing because like these two Asian cunts.
I swear, bro.
But yeah, ever since then, it's been a really fun journey. You know,
Yeah.
hanging out, concourse and whatnot, and watching all these baddies coming up to you and whatnot, man. And man, and
Bro,
and,
me
I,
and you
and I-
both, man.
and I remember when you were like, "Yo, height doesn't matter." I'm like, "Bro, come on, bro.
Okay,
Height matters." And okay, and in the comment section below, let me know if height matters or not.
I will retract that because I will say it does matter, but to a certain extent. Okay, I do think that as long as you're like 5'10" or higher, it doesn't really matter as much anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, I don't make that mark then.
Well,
but I
that's-
have a motorcycle and tattoos. So.
Exactly.
That made up for that. They gave me
Yeah.
like 2 inches of height.
but it's like I'm not even kidding. When I first heard you say that, I really didn't think height mattered that much. Now, obviously, if you're like really short, then obviously that matters, you know, because girls always want guys that are taller than them. But
Like climbing trees.
yeah, but it's like I didn't think it mattered that much until I moved here to Philly. That's the whole reason why I even downloaded Bumble BFF, because I moved here and I didn't have any friends. So I was like, you know what? I'm 25. I was like 24, 25 at that time. And it's just harder to make friends because you're not in college anymore and you have like a remote job. So when Mike said that height didn't matter, I didn't think much of it because I grew up in Indiana where I didn't have any Asian friends growing up. I don't know why, but like every Asian guy that I met, they would never allow me in their friend group. And so I'm just like,
What?
yeah, in college and everything, it's just like they never wanted me around. It's like I was nice to them and everything. They just never invited me out for some reason. I didn't know if it was the fact that I've always hung out with white people, you know? But white people, it's like they're generally taller. Majority of my friends that are white are all 6 foot or taller.
Must be nice.
So I've never thought that was an issue.
Yo, bro, I actually found out, bro. So like, long story short, my grandfather was an American soldier.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm part white. Oh shit. Okay. All right, bro. And now let's talk about what are some ways to make friends. Like what? So besides like the Bumble part, like wow, let's give the audience that's struggling to make friends. How would you make friends besides from social media, like Bumble BFF?
Okay, so good friends are those that share food with you, like share fries with you. And best friends are those that take your fries without even asking. But to start out making friends, at least for me, I would say that you have to start out treating them as a friend. Okay. Now I know that sounds contradicting.
No,
you don't.
What are some ways to make friends? Like where would you go to make friends? Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
At our age,
Yeah. Or let's just say, for example, let's say high school, college, and right now.
I don't know. I feel like in high school and college it's really easy. It's like if you guys just have similar things in common.
Yeah.
You know, like just you played this certain sport. Oh, you like to do the same activities. I guess that still kind of like goes along with, you know, what we have to do now as an adult. But I feel like it's a little different now. How do you think it's a little different now?
I don't think it's necessarily so much different. Like, so some ways that I would recommend people from all aspects and all ages of life is like find out like your core hobbies. Like, what do you like to do when you're bored or when you're alone? So let's just say, for example, if you like to play basketball, you go to the basketball courts to make friends. Or like, let's just say you like anime, right? Go to an anime convention, start talking to people that are involved in anime. Also on social media, like let's say if you like are in Facebook groups, right? Let's just say search up in your Facebook group, whatever age that you're in. Let's say if you're like your mid-20s, look up 20s to 30s friends or some kind of community like group, and join those groups and like, you know, post and say, hey, listen, I just moved here or whatever. I've been living here my whole life. I'm looking for friends, and that's, you know, one way that I would think you know you can make friends, or go based off of your hobbies, whatever you like doing. get involved in those hobbies
Yeah.
by going to places that involve those kind of hobbies.
Yeah. Now I know this. What I'm about to say will resonate with majority of people hearing this. Is that as we get older, we will have a lot of friends that, you know, say that you go to the gym, you have gym buddies. You go to a club, you have club friends. You go and play tennis, you have tennis friends. And sometimes I think, you know, I'm just like, are they truly my friends, or are they just like acquaintances and we just kind of do one activity together? I used to think that that's kind of wrong for some reason. Like, they're not truly my friends. But it's the fact that I never pushed them to be more than just, you know, like a gym buddy or a tennis buddy. So, you know, if you're feeling like this, just ask them, hey, do you want to do this and this together? Like outside of whatever activity you guys always do.
Yeah. I agree with that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hop into question number 3. How to spot a good friend and how to spot a bad friend. You want to start off, or you want me to start?
You can start off with
Okay.
that.
So how to spot a good friend, right? So the thing is like me personally, I was raised the traditional Vietnamese way. Like my mom always taught me, like, listen, when you go out with friends, like, be the first one to pay the bill. And honestly, I regret that. But for some it matters, then yeah, do it. But like a good friend, honestly, would fight you for the bill. And I'm always going to win.
And before you say anything else, I just want to let you know that when Mike fought the first bill, that's when I was like, oh, he's a good friend, because I've never had a friend that's done that before. So I really appreciate him doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like, you know, if you're not to say that you want to physically fight, but just like how do I say this? Just know that if you're fighting for the bill and that your friend's like, okay, you can pay for it. It's like, okay. Like I was expecting some kind of like back and forth.
Yeah.
But I genuinely will always fight for the bill. That's just me. That's just how I was raised and how I care about my friends. And so that's that's one way. And another way for me is like, I personally, like, for birthdays wise, like, I think like, listen, like I start off at like $100 gift, right? And then not that okay, so I think about it in the back of my mind, like, so I did this for this person. And you shouldn't think about it like this, but I do, whatever. So I wait until it's my birthday, and I want to see if, like, that person is, like, going to do or reciprocate the energy that I gave out. And if they don't, then it's whatever. You just know that, you know, that you weren't that important in their lives. Like, it's rare that, like, I actually do anything for anyone's birthday. But if I do and they don't reciprocate, then I kind of, like, just fall back. So
Yeah.
that's how I spot like good friends and bad friends.
Yeah. And I guess how I spot good friends and bad friends is if they're willing to go out of their way and do stuff for you.
Yeah.
Say that I get a flat tire and I need somebody to call up. Okay. I know that if I call up Mike, you know, if he's not busy, he's 100% going to help me. You know,
I want to talk about 2 incidents. I'll wait till you finish though.
You know, and another part is that good friends will tell you things that you don't want to hear.
Yep.
You know, say that you're in the wrong about something and you're telling the story and you would like your friend to back you up, you know, but the matter of the fact is, like, they know what's right and wrong and they're willing to tell you that you're wrong about it. And if they're going to lose a friend over that, then so be it. But doing so might hurt the relationship, but you know that they're a good friend because they're willing to go out of their way. Yeah,
and if they're like really like emotionally intelligent and then like also like intelligent, and they know and they understand reasoning, you know, if they're wrong, they will admit to it.
Yeah,
you know, they won't have the ego like, okay, you know, blah blah blah. Like, for example, like I joke a lot about starting Gary's Onlyfans and like having him like go on dates with girls, and he like tells me about it, like, oh damn, my fault, bro. I apologize, man. Fault. But there's 2 incidents, bro. There's 2 incidents I want to talk about. The first incident, right? I remember when he parked in front of Concourse, bro, and his car battery. You remember that?
Yeah.
The car battery was gone, and I'm like, bruh.
Yeah, Mike was such a good friend that he waited around
I was like, I'm gonna find somebody that I know. Like, I'm gonna get somebody to come and help us. And then I found a friend of mine's, Nicole, and shout outs to Nicole and her friends that came and help us. And that's one. And then there's another time, this dude parked around my salon and forgot where he parked. And we spun the block at least for half an hour, and he still
At least, bro.
Bro, and the thing was like, I kind of was going to go in the direction where your car's parking at. I was going to go there. Well, you kept pointing me to this direction over here.
Yeah.
The other side of the part where it wasn't parked, and I was like,
dude, I had no clue where I parked, and Mike just kept going around like 0.1 mile radius, 0.2 mile radius, 0.3 mile radius, and it's just me and the passenger side with the windows down, just keep clicking the alarm button to see if something will click, dude.
Bro, I was like, no fucking way. And then that point was like, I'm gonna stop driving around that area. I'm gonna go further towards 2nd Street.
Yeah.
And then what do you know? Click, beep, 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 beep. I'm like, oh my god, I was gonna drive down here, but you kept pointing me to the other side.
Yeah.
I was like, bruh, oh my god.
Yeah.
But yeah, so fucking annoying.
So yeah, Mike's a great friend, He may come off a little strong to most people, but I know where his intentions are, and he's a good guy.
So scary.
Yeah. So for number 4, some tests to see if they're actually good friends or not.
Yeah.
So just like what you were talking about.
Yeah, but I'm gonna also add this too. Like, let's just say, for example, right? Like, if my friend is starting a business, like I'm gonna show support.
Yeah.
But then some people, like, let's just say, for example, like my friend starts a car wash, right?
Okay.
And the cost is $80.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him 100 and see if he realizes that like I paid him with 100. If he just pockets it, if he counts and he pockets it, and it's like, yo, bro, it's extra 20. I'd have been like, It's like one of those things. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's like a test.
Like a test. Yeah.
It's like you're already supporting them, but you want to see if they're genuine or not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's like a test. Like, pay for more and see if they like give back or not.
Yeah.
And also I wouldn't recommend like running tests, but for the sake of the question wise, like when I was younger in high school, I would like text my friends and be like, yo, I'm about to get jumped, this and that, blah, 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 blah. And when I'm gonna see if they pull through or not. But they did. That was just me, my immature phase of my high school life. Go ahead. Do you have any tests?
I guess like the main test to see is like, it's not really about money for me. It's more so if my friends are just there for me.
Yep.
Because I know that we're not all in the same boat financially, but if they're just there when I need them to be, and if they're busy, I totally get it, if it's like a really good excuse,
Yeah.
But for majority of the time, I know when somebody isn't doing anything and they just don't want to get up and help me with something. That's when I'm thinking in the back of my head, hey, they're not that great of a friend, and in the future, I'm not going to help them out with anything.
Yep. Totally agree with that 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I feel like it's a lot harder to make friends as you get older.
That is true.
Like genuine friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I cherish my childhood friends. I have 3 childhood friends that I still talk to this day, like all the time, every single week, if not every other day. And even though we live in different states now, we try and just game together.
Connect.
Yeah, and connect. That's pretty much the only way we talk to each other is by gaming. So, and I'm not even gonna lie, I don't even like gaming that much anymore. Like, I just game just to hang out with them. I don't get on a game if they're not on. I never get on a game when I'm just alone. So
that's dope.
Yeah.
Let's wrap it
like
up.
Gaming's only fun when you hang, when you're just like gaming with your friends, talking shit.
That's true.
So
let's wrap this up.
But yeah, that's the end of this episode. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And do you have any questions?
Yeah. So in the comment section below, right? What are some ways that you guys make friends? And if you have any advice, put it in the comment section below. Maybe you can help someone else that's watching.
Yeah. Please tell people in the comment section how you make genuine friendships and what's the difference between a genuine friendship compared to a bad friendship, because I feel like a lot of people can't differentiate between those two. Yeah. So we would love your input on that.
Yeah. And that's it. Thank you for tuning in. Tune in to next time.